natural enthusiasm gives you a sense of how mad these guys are about the technology, right? Various great stuff. So I hope you get a clear sense that this really is a synthesis between technology and the behavioral platform. And if you think about how banks segment clients, there's an opportunity for us because banks typically segment clients based on income, right? In our world, there's two dimensions. There's income and there's behavior. And that, I think, comes through in everything. Even the design of the app, you can see there's kind of how your bank account looks and how your Vitality money looks. So be very careful to make this a graphic depiction. But in a sense, what you will find with Discovery Bank is by income, there's a gold card, there's a platinum, there's a black, and then by invitation, the purple card. So we're keeping that approach to banking, but I think the way they look is quite special, vertical. But the critical thing, of course, is you're sitting on a Vitality money chassis that changes colors from blue through to diamond. And the really important point here is that the Vitality chassis is egalitarian. You can get to diamond regardless of your income level. That's very important. So you can be gold on blue, you can be gold on diamond. You can be black on blue, you can be black on diamond. So these are different archetypes that you can achieve and personalize in the sense how the bank account looks for you. So here's two examples. Sarah is a gold account on a diamond chassis. Tabo is a black on gold chassis. And you see very, very different parameters. It's exactly the same stuff. Dynamic savings rates, dynamic borrowing rates, and a series of discounts through the dynamic discount. But you can see that about Sarah actually driving up her Vitality money status. She's brought her rates of interest down dramatically from where she might have been given income level. She's driven up her savings rate. She's experiencing considerable discounts on flights and 100% on gym. On the other extreme, Tabo, who's actually at a high income level but a lower status, has dragged up his rates on saving and dragged them down on borrowing, not quite as much as he could. He can do even better, but his discounts are very high, as you can see from the chart. 65% on healthy food, 95% on the gym, etc. So the whole point here is it's personalized, it's egalitarian, it's customized, but it's fundamentally a function of income, which people understand, but importantly in behavior. That really is at the heart, to an extent, of this idea of a behavioral bank. So let me just end there by saying, where I started, what we've tried to do is create something that's a third way. This is not a traditional transaction-based bank. This is about behavior, it's about engaging our clients in a very different way. It's about trying to fundamentally solve this social problem, make people manage their money better, and reward people, those who do actually manage their money particularly well. It's a synthesis of different worlds coming together, and I hope it's clear when you actually use it, as I think Barry showed very articulately. It's very simple and easy and intuitive. Let me add a few other points before I end off. We've been in alpha testing for some time, so you may know the core accounts of the bank have been tested over the last, I think, year or so to make sure all the pipes, all the payment systems are robust and they're structured. We're announcing to you today as intermediaries of the bank, but we're in a beta phase now. So this bank will only be available to the public in March once we roll out to our staff. We're starting with thousands of our staff to test every single aspect. It's the only way we could do this, given the scale of it, was to find a way to roll it out publicly, but to then test it. So it's going to be the whole card migration. The public offering will start in March. From now to March, 3,000 of our staff, we hope, will become bank account clients, and we'll test all of the plugging and the functionality as we roll it out in beta. One point I'll make that we'll be announcing a lot more detail of, something we're very committed to doing is making this a modern South African bank. So what we're going to be doing is for our black depositors are going to be shareholders of the bank. There's very little opportunity. Thank you for that. There is very little opportunity to get in the ground floor of a startup bank. We believe this is it. And so the idea is that our black bank depositors will own up to 10% collectively of the Discovery Bank. And we think that's going to create a very different dynamic inside the bank. So ladies and gentlemen, enough of the Discovery Bank. There's more to follow. I really appreciate what you've done. I compliment Barry and the Discovery Bank team and the Vitality teams who will work for it's happened. This is a very, very significant rollout. So let me move on to the next part of the launch. As you know, this is a Discovery Day. We're going to be dealing with Invest, Insure, and Discovery Life. I'm going to hand over to Kenny Rapson to talk about Discovery Invest. He'll be followed by Anton, who will talk about Anton Ossip, Discovery Insure. Hilton will wrap up the day and talk about Discovery Live updates. Enough said from me. As always, we're really, really grateful for your support, your friendship. This is an exciting time for us, and hopefully delighted. It's been wonderful working with you this year, but a lot more to come. Giving hand over to Kenny. Thanks, Kenny.